People are so precious. Why does it make me uncomfortable to say that? Simple, because I'm not used to saying nice, happy, warm things, despite how much I want to. Okay, there, now I'm awake now. People are so precious. Uh-huh. Some people listening to that, I bet it just curdles them. Well, guess what? In order to have an optimal life, you need to get over that uncomfortableness that comes from hearing or saying super warm things. Guess what? We were meant to say super warm things often. And I, for one, refuse to put up with my own supreme reluctance to express it anymore. That doesn't mean I'm going to be screeching in elation in public, but maybe later in life when I have 10 trillion times the courage, I would certainly love to do that. And I can guarantee you that there are tons of people who would love to do that. So there, I said an ultra nice, happy, warm thing on this recording. And that's something I've never done before, as far as, sharing recordings go. Oh, and by the way, if it makes anyone, really uncomfortable, be sure to tell me. I'm interested in hearing, as well as why. My guess is there could be two reasons. One which would be the bad reason, being that you truly do not want to be a genuinely syrupy citizen. Or two, the good reason, you do want to, but you're so scared that it makes you totally uncomfortable just hearing somebody else say it. People are so precious. People are so precious. People are so precious. Now, if a person were to have such discomfort saying such things, and they want to get over the discomfort and, be able to say such things without feeling the slightest degree of discomfort, which I think would be an absolute, mind-blowing achievement, for lack of a better word. It's important for them to be aware that they really do not know, one way or the other, how much practice it would take to get over the discomfort. Because it might take a lot less practice than they think. But there's really just no way to know without diving into it. And that's the most terrifying thing ever. Isn't it kind of screwed how, the most rewarding things are the most terrifying things to try to do? Yep. So you're probably wondering, why do I always laugh right after I say something dear? Well, because I'm afraid of what will happen if I don't laugh. I think really that it's like a reflex. It's like my subconscious or whatever assumes, well, I have to sound like I'm joking, because if I'm joking, then people won't, I won't be half as vulnerable, because then it's not really me. I'm not really showing my true feelings. So that's what I believe is the entire reason why I laugh instinctively after saying something uber warm. But guess what? That's going to be flushed. It's over now. Let's take a look at just how illogical it is to be afraid to say uber warm things. Number one, there are so many nice people out there who would love to hear such things from you, even if you, don't really get to know them very well, even if it's just in passing. That alone should be, I think it should be evident to most people how many nice people there are that would appreciate that. I honestly do think that saying squishy things like that, if it's, honest, if that's what you really feel, in other words, expressing your true feelings, is the most important part of, overcoming fear of saying them. Well, how obvious is that? Wow, what a revelation. So your terrifying homework for today is to find a trustworthy person who is in a okay mood and and say all these nice things to them without, with eye contact. And if you start laughing, don't look away. Well, I'm not sure how important that is, honestly, but it's important, it's very important to be okay with laughing. It doesn't automatically make them assume that you're joking. And your homework for tomorrow is to do that with a different person, because you have to do it with a lot of different people in order to really get used to it. Especially if you want to get to the point where you can comfortably say happy things to a person you just met. I mean, wow, what a simple thing, huh? Why should it ever be hard? Oh, and just to be clear, when I say happy things, I don't just mean surface things. I mean actually being able to ask them personal questions without, being afraid of how they react. Okay, maybe not personal questions, since it's, somebody who you just met. It's like you walk up to them, someone you never talked to, and be like, "Hi, so what's your most traumatic life experience?" I don't think anyone is going to genuinely answer that in such a situation. And the next homework assignment is even scarier than that. You have to actually cry with someone. That is, someone you've never cried with before, whether you know them or not. But cry happily, not sadly, because, well, in my perception, it's more vulnerable to cry happily than sadly. I don't know why, it just is. Alright, that's it.